Hi, Jake Eckert here from New Orleans Suspects. I'm down here in New Orleans to talk about the Optogate while I'm off the road here in the studio. Um, First of all, the Optogate is a gate that engages and disengages with a laser that's hooked on to your microphone, which I'll show here through the XLR input, and it looks like this. Very small contraption. What the Optogate does is through a laser, which you can set the distance on, it cuts off and mutes the mic depending on how far you set the laser. So I'm going to show quickly how this works. There is a pot on the top of the gate that can be set by turning it clockwise or counterclockwise with a small screwdriver to set the distance in which the gate engages and disengages. So as you see, when the red light comes on, there it's on, the mic engages. As I back up, mine's set about 1 foot away. I back up, you see the light go off. Like that, I'm coming towards it. Mic on, mic off. So, as I'm talking, you can see here, I'll be singing into the microphone on a lead vocal part or background vocal part. And when I want to stop singing, I back up and the mic disengages. So therefore, this mic is no longer on, no longer picking up anything else on the stage. No bleed, no bleed from the monitors, the mains, nothing. So what this does is really enables the sound engineer to get a very clean mix, also allows our monitor mix on stage to become much more clean. The huge difference it makes at any level, being a small club or an arena, is there's so much bleed which comes from the rest of the monitors on stage, the drum set, the guitar amps, the bass rig, that's coming through all the vocal mics, getting re-amplified as it comes out of the mains, and it creates kind of a dangerous cycle of mud that the listener hears coming through the mains and the monitors. Another thing it does is brings down the stage volume significantly because you don't have any bleed from the guitar amps, drums, bass rig, and so on coming through the vocal mic and back through the monitors, getting picked up again by the vocal mic and sent out through the mains. So this has made a huge difference in our band, the New Orleans Suspects, which plays about 100 days a year on the road. We've probably done 500 shows with these. Without them, I feel like something's missing. The stage volume goes up, everything gets very muddy. So again, it's a huge innovation in clarity, in bringing down the stage volume and allowing a front of house engineer to really mix without having all kinds of bleed, other instruments coming through the vocal mics. Again, the gate itself can be adjusted from 1 inch to about this far back, which is about 3 feet or so, I would say, from the mic. So you could still have it come on and off at a further distance or very close. The first time I heard of something like this, I was reading about the Grateful Dead in a magazine, and they had gates that you would step on the floor. It was some kind of pad that engaged a circuit, and when they were done singing, they would step off the pad and the mic would come off. That was the first innovation I've seen. This is through a laser. As you see, when it comes on, that red light, as it just came on. Much simpler, something you can fit in your pocket. It stays in the microphone case with our sound engineer with our microphones. It's literally about 1.5 inches. So read more about it, check it out. It's a huge innovation, and it's changed the way that our band sounds, the way that I sing. It improves vocal mic technique as well, because what it does, it shows you when you are not on and off the mic, as you can engage and disengage this also by moving to the side, and it'll cut off because you're not in direct line of the laser which is coming off the gate. So it improves your microphone technique. It brings stage volumes down. It allows the mixing engineer, the front of house engineer, to mix with much more clarity. I get so much feedback from the audience about how clear our mix is. I attribute a lot of that, in addition to the skill of the engineer, to the gates eliminating all the bleed that comes through. So check out Optogates. It'll change your life as a musician, from anywhere from a small club to a huge venue and arena. And learn more about it. It's changed the way that music's heard today.